Fugitives are assaulting a police transport. Officers needed in Gramercy. Please copy.
Now, friends, you know I'm always open to differing points of view. So after a police officer called me out on social media for being too hard on Spider-Man, and it went viral and people just wouldn't shut up about it, I agreed to a debate. Officer, welcome.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, so me and my guys were in a shootout with some desperate characters who had nothing to lose. I mean, they didn't care if we all lived or died. And somebody would have, trust me, if Spider-Man hadn't helped us.
All right, fair enough. I'm not saying he never does anything good. I'm saying he causes more problems than he solves. You had to go to the academy, right? Be thoroughly trained? You have rules to follow?
Sure, but he seems to know what he's doing, too.
It worked out for the best this time. Next time, how do we know Spider-Man won't cause the deaths of all concerned?
Well, he never has before, has he?
I believe we'll just have to... Agree to disagree. Thank you for your service. Goodbye.
Spider-Man. So my tracker picked up some more people who were at the party and might have gotten, you know.
This is Ethan Albright, a biochem TA. Didn't show up for class. My software picked him up in a photo, but there's other pics from the same location and he's gone.
Still our best shot. I'll try to find the place. Thanks. Philip's photo is my only lead again. I gotta find this location. The picture shows elevated train tracks, like the ones up in East Harlem. I think this is pretty far north of ESU.
Spider-Man, I talked to Carlos. He felt fine until he got to the barbecue. Whatever happened to him kicked in after the Halloween party.
A delayed reaction. That's not good. There could be corrupted walking time bombs all over Manhattan. There are no elevated train tracks south of the universe. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. L trains could mean Harlem. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. Lee's corruption is frightening. Literally, no one's safe. I'm used to hostile New Yorkers, but this is a whole new level. Good thing I've got Philip on my side. That guy has some impressive skills. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. I'm on the right track. Literally. I should be able to follow these to where the photo was taken. L trains could mean Harlem. Uh-oh. Looks like I might be too late. This is it. No corrupted students, but it looks like they've been here. What happened?
Bunch of maniacs going wild. They were high or something. Ran off up the street.
Gotta find them before someone gets hurt a lot worse.
What the hell is wrong?
Ah! Help!
There they are.
Somebody!
Time to end this.
Please help us!
Lee corrupted a lot of people at the Halloween party. Yeah.
You're right. They all have to die.
Yeah. The sooner I get you guys back to normal, the better. Door's locked. No time to be polite about it. I think that's it.
I was just drinking my latte, thinking about this one time I got mugged. And I saw this big crowd of people, and it's like someone flipped a switch.
You should be fine now. Though maybe you should switch to decaf.
Savvy listeners don't need me to tell you that the demon's cult... gang, terrorist organization, all the above apply, is out of control. We have a survivor.
Take a break. Yuri, this whole street's been taken over by Riker's inmates.
We've had calls from people who are afraid to leave their buildings.
Tell them to stay inside a little longer. There's gonna be some street cleaning.
Who's the fuck? He's here! Stable guys kinda scare me. They're better equipped than the cops. We're fighting for our freedom. When you say it like that, it sounds kinda noble. Hey, who's there?
Got an intruder. Let me show you what I got.
Spider-Man! I want him dead! Gonna clip your wings! Feel this! I'll kill you!
Typical New York. A vacancy opens up and everyone's rushing to take it. More of them? Guys, this isn't necessary. I'm already scared straight.
Spider-Man, I've spoken to people on the block who say the escapees tried to break into their buildings.
Fits with what I heard. They want to take one over.
They'll be a lot easier to deal with on the street, without hostages.
I'm working on it. Talk to you soon.
Here comes the pain!
Oh, backup's here. Great. Okay, you guys sing doo-wah, and I'll sing lead. Hey, great to see you guys! We don't have backup or reinforcements here. Just people, you dig? Captain, the block's quiet. Everyone in an orange jumpsuit is down for the count.
Great job. If they'd gotten into a residential building, they'd have done a lot of damage.
So this is where the party is. Okay, let's see what's happening inside. Geronimo! MJ, I'm at the 5th location. Either there's a weird cosplay thing going on, or it's the demons.
Could be both. They need social lives too.
Well, let's see if I can make some new friends. Or enemies.
你觉得不觉得用炸弹令心动更难呢？我恐不质疑老大。如果你够，大胆
！Very sweet。
是蜘蛛侠，快开火！让我瞧瞧你有什么能耐！都趴下！要上了！
Ugh!
力属于我们。我受伤了，那边。大家一起上！
So I think the new guys have to tag the old guys, and they have to go to their corner. No? Yeah.
一起上，解决他！闭嘴！
Be honest, you were all waiting next door until I thought I'd won just to be mean, weren't you?
解决他！
It looks like Lee took over a legitimate auto repair business.
Explains where the demons get all their vehicles. Trucks, ambulances.
Exactly. You shut this down, they'll have a tougher time moving around the city unnoticed.
I would hate to see the group text that got you all here.
我们得拖延他！ 要上了！小心分我！
Hold on! Before we start, let me check the maximum occupancy for this place.
知道该怎么做，他怎么做到了？
MJ, I may have just done the opposite of repair at this repair shop.
Don't worry, I'll get the cops down there. They'll clean things up. That's all the places I could link to Martin Lee. We just made life a lot harder for the demons.
And easier for the DA to build a case against him. Thanks, MJ. I owe you dinner.
Ooh, nice. What price range are we talking about?
Any place you want. That has a dollar menu.
Still beats that time you tried to make dumplings.
Friends, you know about the Spider-Man-related breakout at Rikers Island. Where are those escapees going now? To your neighborhood! Our next caller witnessed it personally. Please, tell us.
I was just coming back from the store when a swarm of guys in prison jumpsuits came out of nowhere. Like a pack of wolves. Robbing, beating, looting. Lucky for us, Spider-Man took them down.
Yes, well, you know how criminals are. Rival factions and all. He didn't want the competition.
Competition? Spider-Man didn't steal anything.
That you know of. Next caller!
Yuri, I found a Fisk construction site. Lots of busy worker bees up to no good.
Try to make some noise. If someone calls in a disturbance, I can send cars.
Noisy? I can do noisy.
Time for a sister when you find out who your friends are.
He's in! I'm in the ass kicking fire in the hole! Back him! Heads up! He's airborne! On! Fisk will have our ass if we don't take him down! Everyone down! You should have stood there. Dig in! Gotta stop him! Smack him down! Shot. Show him who he's messing with. I'm getting wet. We don't take him down. Look out! Take him down before he knocks us all out. Enough!
Back up! For a guy in jail, Fisk's men are awfully loyal.
What the?
This is gonna hurt.
Grenade! Freaking wet!
Yuri, I found a Fisk construction site. Lots of busy worker bees up to no good.
Try to make some noise. If someone calls in a disturbance, I can send cars.
Noisy? I can do noisy.
Hey, Andre, you still up for ramen after this?
Trust me, it's less painful this way.
David, did someone check on him?
Boss is sick and tired of you. So am I. Bring him down already! I got a funny feeling. Let's get some of the boys up here.
Spider-Man! Make it stay! Stay away from his work! Gross! Stop already!
Back up! For a guy in jail, fists men are awfully loyal.
Start praying! The hell is this? Hang tough! We got this!
Hey, new arrivals! Did I mention this is a rent party? Chip in! No, for real, I need rent money!
Spider-Man, I just checked. There's been a rash of counterfeit bills in that neighborhood.
Counterfeiting? That's a dying art. I'll do my part to make it extinct.
Watch this high!
Bad haircuts, excessive cologne. Yep, more fist goons. More backup? Guys, Willie said to take the day off. Scout's honor!
Kick his ass! You understand what private property means?
Everything's quiet here now, Captain.
Great. That's one more revenue stream Wilson Fisk can't use to pay his lawyers.
expressed my concern with Sable International's heavy-handed tactics. Our next caller witnessed them firsthand. Tell us what happened.
A bunch of us were protesting Sable, standing up for our rights like you always say. Suddenly they just start beating on people and arresting us for no reason.
This is always the risk of giving anyone too much power. They abuse it. Be aware that if you stand up to them, there may be consequences. It's up to you whether that's a risk worth taking. For me, clearly it is.
The crazy thing was, Spider-Man set us free.
Yes, well that's what happens when the supposed authorities start breaking the law. Next to them, other lawbreakers don't seem so bad. Thanks for calling. We're out of time.
Sable ground teams, need a status report from Upper China Town. Demons are firing on TCP Bravo. Need backup.
Can't let any of those bombs explode. Okay, took care of that one. Gotta find the last bomb. Good. But in this line of work, pretty good isn't enough.
Hey, Spider-Man, there's another missing student. Latest MIA is Steve Hopkins. What worries me about him is some guys from Tombstone's gang started dealing in his neighborhood recently. Steve hated that. It's a nice area, but he was too scared to do anything.
If he's corrupted, he might take out his anger on them, and he's the one who'd get hurt.
This is the last picture Steve put up before he went silent. I couldn't find anything more recent.
Huh. Pretty sure this is the Upper West Side. I think I need to head north.
Shouldn't you be swinging or something?
Philip, what can you tell me about Steve?
He's a little guy. Wouldn't hurt to fly. I'm not sure he could if he wanted to.
Sounds like these dealers would crush him. And a little guy might burn out quicker. I better hurry. I think this park is on the Upper West Side. Steve guy sounds like he's all responsibility but no power. I hope I can get there in time. Tombstone's gang might not be as bulletproof as their boss, but they're almost as deadly.
It really is you.
Oops, sorry. I think that's the spot, over by those trees.
Damn, son, you got a death wish? Hey, fellas, let's take College Boy to school.
That corrupted guy bit off more than he could chew. Guess I have to rescue him before I cure him. Those guys are armed. Maybe I can take some of them quietly.
Dumbass must be high.
They're so cute when they're incapacitated.
Okay, this ain't fun no more. Beat this loser down.
Don't mind me.
That's it. I'm done playing. Cap his ass. Come on, stop him! Think I'll stick with guns!
All clear, Steve. Let's get... Steve! Come on, I just saved you!
I'll kill you!
This is what they call tough love.
Oh, God. What did I do? I always had a problem with those guys, but... tonight I wanted to kill them. In ways I don't even want to think about.
Don't worry, this wasn't your fault. gotta shut this down before they free their friend. I'm touched by your devotion to your friends. I'll see to it you end up in the same cell block.
Freaking throw! Hands into letting him win! Grenade out! Smash you to pieces! Just a matter of time, Spider! Damn, knocking out of that! This is Austin now! I'm burning! Hurry! Thanks, man. I owe you one.
Sorry I couldn't save the van, but look on the bright side. New van.
Be advised, fugitives are stealing supplies from emergency stations. Please converge on Tenderloin. Over.
Hey, Spider-Man!
Spider-Man, I've got a lot more missing students. The debate club never showed for a meet today. All vanished at once.
A coordinated attack. Things are escalating. What's their last known location?
The club president, Harold, showed up in a tourist's photo stream.
The Brooklyn Bridge is definitely in this photo. That's southeast of the university.
What are you looking at?
Wow. Wait till the office hears I saw Spider-Man.
Gotta head to the southeast edge of the island. I can head to the eastern shoreline and go south from there.
Major disturbance vicinity of Brooklyn Bridge. Backup requested.
Uh-oh. I better hurry. Truck's leaking gas. If it blows, they'll take out the whole block. Causing sparks every time they hit the truck. Don't you guys have something better to do than blow yourselves up?
Set me free. He'll set you free too.
In case you were confused, flammable and inflammable mean the same thing.
Thank you. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but I couldn't stop myself.
Sounds like a typical college student. You'll be all right now.
Spider-Man.
Bother you?
Spider-Man, we have a crisis situation. The football team went to an away game, never made it back. They found the buses abandoned.
Team, fans, staff. Lee has an army out there. Any leads?
Someone recognized the quarterback, Brad Davis. Posted a picture.
Hold on. That looks like Washington Square Arch. I think this is next to ESU.
Later, Spider-Man. Call me when you're ready. Serious about Brandon. Pretend I'm a bad guy, Sophie.
They're like a pack of wolves. The longer this goes on, the more likely someone dies. How many players on a roster again? First time I've wished our team had fewer fans.
You can't hurt me. He protects me.
I wish they'd been this persistent against State.
Tear off your skin. Show the truth underneath.
Is it finally over?
Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy.
You're not the first one this happened to. Good news is, doctors checked the others and they don't have any lasting effects.
Oh, thanks. I don't know how to repay you.
Beat the Wildcats on Saturday and we'll call it even.
You did it. All the missing students are accounted for.
Good to hear.
Maybe now things can get back to normal. I miss normal.
Right there with you, buddy.